right. What up, everybody? It's On the Radar, man. And I got this is our third time doing some shit, man. My boy.
Hey, what's going on,
He's
man?
been here with Tony E. He's done the producer series with me up in the retreat, which was amazing. That was such a dope experience. And now I got you back here because pressure's out.
Yes.
Pressure's out.
Pressure is out and streaming and rolling. And like I said, I love the feedback. Really was just going off of life experience. And like you can hear it in every song from the intro to the outro.
Yeah, bro. I be forgetting that you rap too sometimes. I'd be like, I know obviously you do the producing and all that, and then I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I forgot that Diz actually be spitting sometimes because I'm so like used to you doing like the production and the
side,
Diz you violated all that shit.
Somebody booked me for an interview or some shit like that, and he was like, yo, did I book the right person? I'm like, why you say that? He said, I could have sworn you know what I'm saying, you make beats. I'm like, I just answered him like, I do it all.
You do it all, yeah.
It's like, why can I not do it? You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So that's like I said, it's a blessing.
Man, but I love the project, man. You got so many like my people on there too. You got Fergie, you got Jay, you got Tony, of course. It's just
I tap into
plus more.
Yeah, I tap into the up and coming people that got dope talent. I could do as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? If I had a level, if I had a label, I should say, I'd damn near to sign, up and coming talent and know exactly where to go with shit.
You be on like your DJ Khaled shit with this shit.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
And you be rapping.
Yeah, I'm just touching bases on different levels. And that's just really it. I ain't really just having fun.
Exactly. So talk to me about this project, man. How did because you've done a lot of stuff before. You got a lot of visuals out already. You've done stuff with Meek. You've done stuff with Party / Offset. You've done stuff with like everybody. So talk to me about why this project, why now, why these people on the project with you. Well, I mean, you kind of touched on the people already, but the other aspects of it.
I was going through a changing moment. And normally, people are like, oh, you talk to a therapist or, whatever the case is. And I'm like kind of big on just talking to anybody that I feel like, do they care or don't care? So I was just writing it on beats that I just felt like matched me. You know what I'm saying? So with the features, that just came off of love and just energy of, he's dope. Let's see if I could do a song with him, reach out and see what happens. And, it came together. But really on my side, like people saying the intro kind of touched them. I think it's True to the Game.
Right.
And I had Amara, which is my daughter.
Yeah. Banko.
Banko. I had on the end of it, just talking up a storm and stuff. And she said a part, and I thought I was bugging. She kept saying pressure.
Right.
And I'm like, nah, I feel like she's really saying pressure or something. So I was like, let me just put this in the clip. But just the introduction gave it that feeling like, this is not something, I just woke up and say, oh, I'm
making an
artist.
album.
Yeah. Like, this is really what it is. And I'm talking about everything that's going on, life, experience, streets, family, just different stuff. So that's how pressure came about. Like,
that's dope.
So
that's a really good story behind that album, man.
Nah, yeah. I just put the pain behind it. It's not, that's like, but like I listen to Cass album, it's just the same way in his format. You know what I'm saying? Like really talking about the jail, everything he experienced, he put it in one album versus just sitting on social media just talking about it. Like
but you don't do a lot of talking on social media. You just be working on social media.
Yeah. So that's just about it. So,
and how far along with you with this project when when the accident happened? For everybody who isn't who isn't hip to the accident, I know in January you got in
a car. Yeah, I had a nasty car accident. I was leaving one of my artists' dinner party, and it was crazy because I was listening to the album on my way back home.
Oh, really?
And just going through it. When I'm alone time, I just go and play it, and I was putting together the track list. That's what was really going on. But the car accident kind of put me in a different place. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you're back against a wall, you feel like when you up, everybody's there.
Right.
Yeah,
you and I were talking about this on the phone.
Like when you up, everybody's there. But then when you start to like
slip a little bit,
people's not having their hands out no more. You know what I'm saying? At least to hold you.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, if you were slipping out of, you know what I'm saying?
You'd
off
be
rip,
there.
out of, you know what I'm saying? So I started to be like, all right, I gotta put this project out. Like I gotta put this project out, and I gotta just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just even people's like, why are you in the studio? Now, why are you not resting? Why are you not just getting yourself back. And
well, I
I'm
mean,
like,
if they know you, then they
I
know
mean,
they
yeah,
know that you
but to other
you was
people,
gonna go right back to work.
To other people, it's like, nah, there's no scratches, like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just right back to it, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole car accident theory and all that stuff, it goes further into family situation. I ain't gonna really talk about.
That's fine.
But it's just the fact that it really put me in a woke situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it could have went left. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. So from there, like I said, I took that anger and I took that pressure behind the theory, and I was like, I gotta put the project out. So now it's just like, all right, now I'm on a press run. I'm on a anytime I post pressure, people in the gym, you know what I'm saying, getting built to the songs. Like, yo, bro, my man's is in I think Cabo or some shit, like
playing the record.
And he's playing with the lyrics behind it. Like, yo, I'm listening to it and it's like, yo, I'm somewhere else and I really feel what you're talking about. So it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people really listening. Then you got people that probably don't, but it's like, regardless of the fact, some way, somehow, I'm gonna get them to listen.
Right.
Because I'm going off of experience. I can help somebody else, motivate them. They're like, damn, I can't figure it out. Oh, and they listen to me and then they're like, oh, I got it. Don't we all in our artists that we listen to? It's like,
of course, yeah.
People
say,
oh, I'm gonna listen to Drake when I'm on the road, just to.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I'm going upstate, I listen to Drake.
What I'm saying? Or I want to listen to this person. Like, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. It's like, you listen to him. It's like, you all right. So lit.
You lit, you lit. You hype.
It's the feeling behind it. So like I said, pressure has its bangers and then it has its moments. So it's like I leveled it out, whereas I'm not trying to be too depressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be still like, he giving us that pain talk. Then it's like, oh, okay, we lit.
Right.
Just balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm old and the generation changes. So it's like, I don't want to have them feel like I'm on old, old timing or talking old and trying to preach.
Man, you're not talking old. Come on.
Nah, I'm saying there's some people that just want to hear certain type of lyrics.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to play with both ears type. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta be careful with certain things, and like you want to be able to like appeal to like people in like different generations. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know how to appeal both generations, like you just said, because if you're gonna go for just 30 and up, but you want to touch the kids, it's like you got to know what sounds or what catch them.
Right.
So like I said, like I put it all in one record. I mean, or one project where they could choose and pick feelings that they want to go to.
Which is great. It was mad funny because I remember I was driving. What was I driving? It was a few weeks ago, and I was driving in my car. And I remember your album came on like shuffle or on a playlist I had, and I was like, and I think it was the Jig song. It was the Jig and the Fergie Baby song, and I was like, yo, Dizzy, he got some shit with this.
Yeah, that was an easy put together just because it's the talent. If I know you have talent, no matter what situation you're in, I'm gonna be all with it because you have it. You know what I'm saying? You have a talent behind something. So the new sauce is with Fergie Baby and Jew.
Yo,
94
Fergie Baby
Jew
going crazy, bro.
Nah, facts. I wasn't going. It was only me and him on the record,
right?
And I'm like,
need something else.
I want to spice it up a little more. So he's like my cousin, 94 Jew. He's from up there too. I was like, yo, put a verse on there because he's up and doing this music thing. Like he got some dope music too. I'm gonna tell you this. He got some bangers, and then he got some upcoming joints. So when they do come out, I'll share it with you. But I was like, let me put it on there because I call it new sauce.
Right.
Not too much everybody's on Fergie Baby. You know what I'm saying? But we know Fergie Baby. You know what I'm saying? So he's up and coming. So to me, that's new. So I'm like, let me put him on there too. Because now when you look at it, people gonna look at the features like, that's like when I first seen Kanye put J. Cole on the record. Like, who J. Cole? You gonna want to listen, and then you're gonna try to figure out, and then you're gonna start following. Then
you figure out who's who on the record,
and then you keep going and keep going and keep going. I could have got anybody that was new,
right?
But it's like, nah, let me go deeper and get somebody else that people are not gonna expect. Who's gonna expect Dizzy and Fergie
on the record?
We had
together.
Talks of doing production wise,
right? He was telling me a little bit of this and that when he was here with
like, Boff, you know what I'm saying? When I sent it to him, I'm like, all right, let me know what you. And he was like, yo, bro, this is crazy. I'm laying my verse down next week. So that was it.
He was ready.
So when he sent it back, ready. When he sent it back, I was extra hyped now. I'm like, okay.
There's go time.
And then I was like, damn, I need one more touching. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with that drip talk or whatever. Like I said, like my cousin, I was like, I'm going to put him on here. And then, like I said, the feedback, I know how I feel about the feedbacks. I'm really focused on what the numbers is doing on who's what record, what. So when I started to see that, and I'm like, I'm getting a little more excited now. So now anybody, I put it out there because I was having a little situation with when dropping the project, and it was supposed to drop a certain
right, because there were different days. Then we moved this interview a couple times because of
it was like
there was a lot of stuff going on. Then of course you're still recovering from your accident, so there was a lot of things going on.
So I was like, let me put out anybody. You know what I'm saying, just to start it up. You know what I'm saying. Then one day, the day my project dropped was when Pop Smokes passed away.
Was that the same day?
Yes.
Get the fuck out.
It was supposed to drop Friday that week.
Oh shit.
And when I went, I'm listening to
this past month was a blur for me. So
I went to go on Apple to hear something.
Okay.
Something I just typed my name for some reason, and it's like boom, pressure. So I'm like, I could not post it and just act like I ain't see it. But then it's like somebody may come across it and be like,
it's out. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I put it the way I put the my caption was just like, it's a blurry moment right now just because of the past and stuff. But if you rocking with it. So after when it dropped, and the people was like, oh,
yeah,
okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what we talking about. And then people really actually got to tune in. And was like, okay.
That's crazy. I don't even remember that being the same day. I mean, that day might have just been a crazy overall day.
Even when I post, you see the post he passed is the same post,
the same day.
And I'm like, I didn't want to post it. Even when I posted it and everybody was like listening to it and sharing, I wasn't even like amped.
You weren't too in tune with what was going on because everybody was dealing with everything else.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what happened because Pop hit me up like 5 days ago.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? From when he passed. You'll send some beats and so it was just like this happened with me with Nip.
Did you post a text or am I bugging?
That was me.
That was you. Yes, that was you. Because I saw a bunch of people posting their text with him, so I wasn't like sure.
Nah, I was just like, yo, this is crazy because when I was supposed to go out to LA to work with Nip, because he was working on a record.
I remember you told me this story too, yeah.
And then he passed.
Right.
And I'm like, damn. Then I started to grow with Pop Smoke, like really like understand where he was going and everything. So it was like, all right, cool. Because I don't ever jump to when everybody's jumping to it.
Right.
I just never do that. Like I gotta find the balance on my own. Because that's like you say, yo, this is fire. And I could be like,
it's cool.
It's cool. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm looking at your actions like, damn, bro, like, hold on. Like, can I get to that level? You know what I'm saying? So when I do, they look at me like, oh, now no, let me get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really follow the whole wave of just snapping to it because everybody else is snapping to it.
Right.
Because look what happened with 6ix9ine.
I know. And then people got caught up in the wave. And
as much as I was against him, when he was out, I don't care what numbers he was doing. I don't care what was going on. I already stand what I was standing on.
Right.
And look what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
you've seen your judgment be correct in the past.
So I believe me. And, I listen to me or I follow me steps, I should say. It's just me, basically. My heart, my everything. Because everybody else's judgment is everybody else's judgment. I can't really go over everybody else's.
That's crazy that he texted you 5 days before that, man. I can't even believe that. It's so crazy because, you see everybody posting, you see this, you see that, and it doesn't feel real.
But I woke up.
But obviously the people like you who met him and who I was just thinking about how he was, he came by to the Angie show and I was like, and even like today when, we had Fabio on the show today on Angie's show, and I was like, yo, it's crazy. Like, I was looking at the seat he was sitting in, I was like, bro, Pop Smoke was sitting in that seat 3 weeks ago. Like, right there.
It's a weird, crazy feeling, bro. Like, it's really crazy. And it's like, yo, that's another situation. And it's like, what the stories is going about, address or people knowing where you at. I was already praised on situations like that. Like, even being in the studio, you know what I'm saying? I only post when I'm leaving.
Right.
I don't post when I'm in work. Now, there's times I did, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's getting scary because I'm not in a boat or situation where, not say I'm a nobody, but it's like.
You don't have 30 security guards with you at all times.
Right. And then I got people that do come to me like, yo, bro, or I'm trying to work with you. What's up, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in your DM. You ain't see. Sometimes my energy is like, what?
Yeah,
like,
no, I feel you. I'm not naming names, but there are people like that who be in my DMs. I'd be like, yo, like.
And if you have my number, why are you DM me?
And then people be expecting shit from you, even though they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be expecting you to, like, I don't want to say that they never did nothing for you, but like, it's just, they don't even, like, I don't even know you, you know what I'm saying? It's not like.
Do you owe them something? Like,
Yeah.
That's the vibe you get off. Like, bro, I don't
owe you shit. And then and then you're just like,
yeah, like you moving like you really
moving funny.
Like you want my heart or something? Like, is it that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like
you really need a record that bad.
Exactly. And it's like, all right, I give you the record and you don't do nothing. So that makes me feel less of your judgment of what you're talking about right now. You get what I'm saying? So that's just it, bro. Like I really, the vibes and everything. Like I said, the car accident kind of really put me in a standpoint of looking at people that I never asked for help. I really the type to go suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like I really
just keep it to yourself.
Suffer myself. Before I go say, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me, bro.
Do you feel like now it's easier? Like, do you feel now that you can go to people and be like, yo, like, I'm feeling this or this way, like, and just like open up to your people?
I'm still like antisocial in a way. And it's crazy. Roddy Project is one of like the fact that he named it antisocial is like I'm not the only one to feel like how he, you know what I'm saying? Like there's somebody else to feel like that. I really feel like that. I really don't jump the gun for anybody vibe. Like I gotta feel you out myself.
Right.
Not with anybody else. That's like you say, yo, such and such, you know, and I'm like, okay. You'll tell him to hit me or tell him to hit my business partner.
That's why I be telling people. I be like, yo, just hit me in the DM. I don't got. Sometimes you don't got time for.
I don't want to talk.
Sometimes you don't got time for all that.
Just get straight to business. I don't want a long talk.
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you what the prices is or whatever you.
That's like when people hit you and you're like, "Yo, let's work," and you're like, when my response is now, what I choose my response to be is like, I know it might sound aggressive, but it's like, work on what? Question mark. Like, like don't like if you hit me if like those DMs like immediately get deleted from me because I'm just like, what are we?
I just
get rid. Just goodbye. We done with that. I'm
sorry, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm catching these vibes. Before even getting in the game to understanding the game. It's like the game coming to me to understand it, to get in the game and be like, I already know what to do and not to do. And it's like, I learn off of people's mistakes.
Right.
So when I talk to other people that's going that route and they be like, bro, I'm like, all right, cool, go ahead. And then when it happened, that was right. I knew I was right. I'm trying to help you out.
And especially if you're from, I mean, we don't need to talk about it now, but because we talked about it in past interview, from everything that you've dealt with and all the bullshit that you've dealt with in your life. Being wrong place, wrong time situations and whatnot. It's like you probably know better than most people to be like, yo, this what you about to do is the wrong thing. Yeah, and then when they come back and you like, I told you.
It's you just know it. You know what I'm saying? I don't, walk around talk like I know like one of my old heads, he always bring up jail stories and stuff and he feel like he could talk it with me. Because I've been down that road. It's like, bro, I don't even want to.
Like, you don't even want to relive that time.
Because there's times where I wish I didn't lose this type of time or this type of time.
That time you could have been working.
Yeah, like, who wants to reminisce? Yo, what'd you do when you was 24? Locked up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So then it's like, you got to. And then all the other birthdays is like, all right, I have my little good time, but then I'm back to working. So it's like, when do I ever get that type of vacation? Is like, nah, work is never done. So when I feel like time for me to have a type of vacation, my vacations be fake short. Some people's vacations be like 2 weeks or something. They still
I don't know how people do that. I'd be dying on vacation. I'd be like, all right, after like the third or fourth day, I'm like, all right, I'm getting itchy. Phone, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on my phone like, damn, this happened now when I'm not here. Like,
yeah, like, and I'm like, oh, I think my biggest mistake, and this hurts me. I was on vacation once. I was going on vacation. It was like in May. I was taking my girl to Disney World for graduation, right? As her graduation present. And I remember one of my homies from the label hits me. He's like, yo, I got Vince Staples in New York tomorrow. He wants to come on the video game show that I do with Power. Yeah. And I was like, what time tomorrow? And he's like, this time. I'm like, damn, that's during my flight. And I had to say no. But like shit like that, like it's cool because I went on vacation and I still enjoy myself. But like at the same time, I'm like, bro, I could have had an interview with Vince Staples. You know what I'm saying? And like shit like that, you know. And I've missed the wave on Rod Wave. I missed the wave on that. Damn. I had Mulatto. I could have done Mulatto like a long time ago. I even got offered the baby a very long time ago. Like before any of this, somebody was like, I could get you the baby. And I was like,
disappointed.
Bro, it was like before I even met you. It was like September of 2018. Like before anybody even knew who he was, before Baby on Baby came out, before any of that. They were like, oh, I work for this person. They have this artist. They told me the name of the artist. And I was like, I don't know. And then it just like the whole thing just kind of fell through on its own. And it's just, shit's crazy. But like being on vacation, I'd be stressed out and I don't know.
I'll take my laptop on the road. I'll make a beat. I don't care where we at.
But you working now. You got a lot of good things coming your way now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got the Party record that came out. How long has it been already? It's been a couple months, right? November. It's been a while. It's been a little bit since
that. Had to come out around November.
November, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because I remember Party told me it was coming out in November. So November,
right?
You have the Party record. You got your album out now.
Yeah.
You got some shit with Dream Doll coming. You got some shit with Dave East coming. So tell me about the Dream Doll, collab, and tell me about the Dave East. What you doing with him?
With Dream Doll, that's the sis from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Earwolf Projects. That's you just never know when somebody's just gonna pick up a new. I don't know how to explain it, but like there's people that pick up, I'm gonna just rap or this and that. So I never looked at her like whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just like she came up how she came up, and then when she got to the music thing, I just alert with it. You know what I'm saying? Not just
you're like I see it.
I'm not gonna say, oh, sis, what you talking about? You not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to downplay what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a choice to try something. So I did the first record for first project with Lou Got Cash.
Oh, that was you. Oh, wow.
I'm learning all. Love Is Blind.
Okay.
I think I sampled.
I'm learning all these new things today. I didn't even know you did that one. Yeah, that's crazy.
I did that.
But she switched up. Like how she rapped. Like she be.
Yeah, when I heard the joint she did with Hitmaker. Yeah, when I
heard a thought box. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, look, you doing something now.
You know what I'm saying? A little aggressiveness.
Like you was good before, but now it's like, okay, I like you got like the bases. The bases popping out.
So when she damn. When did we speak? I forgot what happened. I don't know if it was on IG or over a picture or something. And I think maybe I said, we probably got to get another one or something, whatever. And then she texted me, it's like, yo, bro, I need some beats, boom, boom. So I sent her some joints that I hear her on.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then she's like, bro, send me some like drill type beats or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm learning because even the producers that do the drill, you feel me? Like I talk to Axel, kudos to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I give them the props for that lane. I'm not gonna try to step into it. Like I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I probably send the melody, whatever. But I started working on a joint, and then I was like, okay, not bad. So I sent it to her, like a little clip on the video, and she's like, "Yup,
that's it."
So I sent it, and that was just it. I left it as that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and now look,
she called me. She didn't even say nothing. She just let it play. I knew how to beat sound, so I'm listening. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you should get like 5 or Pop Smoke on that. You know what I'm saying? I just blurred that out there. She's like, that's crazy because we about to reach out to Pop. This is before he passed.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, how crazy
we're about to reach out to Pop to be on this record. You know what I'm saying?
But that record can still come out. You know what I'm saying?
No, how she's still pushing it. But I'm saying like, these are the things in order.
Yeah. This is what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, boom, let's do it. So she was quiet a little bit. So I'm thinking, all right, she gonna get everything geared up. So she was at the clip you probably see me posted.
Yes.
She was
a week ago, right?
Yeah, she was somewhere.
I don't even need these notes anymore.
Yeah. She was somewhere, I think at an event or something, and the DJs was ripping it up. And then they played her new single she did with Jeezy.
Yep.
And then they played that. And I'm like, oh shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you like, oh, I guess it's coming out.
Exactly. So I
love how producers be finding out the last second. They be like, they be playing your joints at like the club or some shit, and then you're like, oh, I guess it's like the Meek Mill shit where he played it in the Sprinter and put it on video.
Tag, I think that caught him because when a tag comes on the record,
right? Oh, Diz.
Yeah, because somebody was tagging me in videos in the strip club, like Dream Doll and Diz, like, and I'm like, wait, what? Like,
and then you realize, it was your beat.
It's really going on, like, so I just posted that clip, like, yo, me and Dream got another one. So to people that's new. And then to people that already knew I worked with her, it's like, okay,
they're back.
They're back. So, and it's crazy because my partner, Howie, he was just saying the same thing. Like, yo, tap in the dream, see what try to get a couple records. And it's like, bro, boom, it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, we speak things
into existence.
Yeah. So it's like, it happened. So, not to blur it out there, but I had a little Tekka.
It's a good look.
I got a record for him.
Okay. We're gonna knock on.
Nah, I ain't knocking on wood.
Oh, it's coming out.
I got it ready, and I got it.
I'm gonna hear it after this.
I just got the call, the joint with Justin Bieber.
What?
It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking.
You
now.
shitting me.
No. Now I'm talking. Remember, now, before before I used to be like, yo, stay tuned.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, it's time for me. People be like, humble and yeah, I'm gonna remain humble and still working, doing my thing. But I'm gonna let people know, like,
it's coming.
It's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole new storm coming, and it's a fence. I always look at it. I call it a fence. I'm not the leader. Everybody with me is leaders. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, yo, sit down, get up. You know what I'm saying? No. Everybody do what they do, but everybody is in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's a captain. So it's like, the fence, if you're not on the other side with me, for me at least to guide you and put you in a certain position where it's like, yo, we ain't talking. There's no business. It was just coming like how when 50 came out. He came with Lloyd Banks, Tony, Young Buck, all of them, and that was just it. It's like, if you're not with unit, get rolled right over. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm coming right now. If you're not on the other side of the fence with me and my guys,
and that's a good mentality to have.
Because when you let too much different people in, you start to be like, he's weird or she's weird. Like, you start to feel funny, and then you like, the negative stuff happen. They like, yo, I feel funny with this person you put on, yo. Nah, you gotta have some years with me. Like, we have to go through, ups and downs and stuff for me to be like, yo, we know who to count on what situations. Everybody has a position.
Right.
Everybody gives somebody a position and don't even know what they're doing.
Right.
Oh, that's my manager. All right, I'm gonna talk to him. Yeah, we just started. What? Bro, all right, you're not the manager. Never mind. Next story. You know what I'm saying? Like, not with all that talk no more.
But you got some shit with Lil Tecca. You got some shit with Dream Doll. You possibly got some shit with Justin Bieber. You definitely got some shit with let's say definitely.
It's def. I don't know when it's gonna drop.
Yeah, because he just dropped the whole project.
He could have, everybody records. But the fact that you hear Justin Bieber on your beat,
and you hear your tagline and shit in the back,
is more inspiring than anything. So
right.
The fact is, you just never know. Because some records that come out with me happen, like with
years ago.
Yeah, like Joel.
I was about to bring up the Joel shit or the Wayne shit.
Yeah, he just re-put it back out. You get what I'm saying? So people that's new to the situation, oh, bro, you got a Lil Wayne play.
You're like, nah, this shit been out for a minute.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So it just brings it back up to what I'm working to do. I'm not even gonna say trying no more. What I'm working to do. So
love that. And before I let you go, join with Davies too, right?
Karma 3. There's a talks of a big feature on there.
Okay.
I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You gonna tell me when we cut this off?
But like I said, stay tuned because it's legendary. Now for me, little me, to get that, you know what I'm saying?
To get that legendary feature.
Another legendary move, you know what I'm saying? So, stay tuned.
Amazing, man.
Oh yeah. Pressure 2 on the way.
Oh yeah, Pressure 2. I almost forgot. You just told me that you're gonna do another one.
Listen, Pressure 2 on the way, do it bigger. You know what I'm saying? Learn, I learned the ropes of certain things. Look out for a couple artists, upcoming artists that I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? I got one in the building, Mercy Porter. Mercy to Don, Mercy. You know what I'm saying?
He looked up, he like, what'd you say about me?
You know what I'm saying? The Wooster. That's what I'm calling him. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in tune, man. A lot of stuff in tune.
Man, Pressure 1, out now.
Out now on all platforms,
everything.
Videos, all it's still going. I'm not putting Pressure 2.
You really made like a whole movie for this project, which I love.
Yes, man.
I love it.
Everything is Pressure. Everything.
Hey man, well, I want to thank you for coming by the show for a third time.
Yes.
Let the people know where they can follow you at. Pressure out now. Here said that it's everywhere.
Yes, on all platforms. You can follow me on the gram, Dizzy Banko. You can follow me on Twitter, Dizzy Banko. I'm starting to tap in a little Twitter a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter's hard when it comes to like the entertainment shit. I don't know. I be struggling with Twitter.
It's about the post you post.
Yeah.
I start to get more follows of what you say.
Yeah.
I said something about like a video with
you can say some dumb shit and then boom.
Yeah,
all of a sudden you got 1,000 followers off that shit.
You know who I noticed who's following me?
Who?
And I didn't know until my boy put me on.
Who?
Fetty Wap.
That's crazy.
That's how you know I'm not trying to stick into the social media world. I'm trying to just work.
Because then if you follow him back, you automatically your DMs get sent right to the top.
So
that's
like,
crazy.
Oh, now I know he's following. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, what's up?
Yeah. So now it's like, all right, but that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a connection that you could have made and whatnot.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue work working. Like I said, providing for my family, you know, my loved ones that's around me. Like I said, that fence, man. You're not around that. You're not on the other side with me. No good.
Facts.
No
Facts.
Good. Not letting no newcomers come in.
And with that, man.
Oh, and before we go, I got
another one.
I got my boy Ori Foreplay. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like upcoming clothing design, man. You want to get drippy? Holla at that man, man. You want to come on here and say your Instagram name real quick? Come on, yeah, feel me? Come.
Yeah, it's Ori, designer, stylist, creative director. I do a whole lot. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Ori.4, ORIE.4, and the brand Foreplay NY, FOURPLAYNY.
Hey, yo, Mercy. How we doing, man?
Yo, man. Woo back, man. You know the vibes, man. Mercy Porter, man. I'm on IG, Mercy Porter _, man. R&B drill. I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh yeah,
I love this
coming.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? We got a project coming.
Amazing.
Drill
More
R&B.
collab.
Drill R&B.
Drill R&B.
Oh, that sounds kind of.
I need to hear that.
Kind of messes with your head, right?
Nah, yeah.
Come on,
just
who's
a little
really
bit.
doing drill R&B
Look,
right now?
man, Pop released.
No.
Song.
Pop, no.
No, I'm just saying there was a Pop R&B.
It's Pop.
He did an R&B song.
It's Pop. We talking about straight.
I gotta hear what the sound like.
Ain't no we gonna give you rap. We gonna give you straight. But you still going.
You gonna be singing on it too?
No. I'm gonna put behind the
Dizzy, I gotta hear you singing on this shit, bro. Otherwise, I don't want it.
No. No singing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know my lanes. I'm good.
Come on, not even a little bit.
Listen,
come on.
I know my lanes. I'm not gonna step into it. I'm gonna stick to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do business, man.
All right, man. Well, always a pleasure, Diz. I'll see you at the 4th time we do this.
Listen, we're going to the Grammys, man.
Dizzy Banko, man. Grammy soon come.
It's a lot of stuff, man. I ain't even speak about those things. I'm definitely not speaking on.
We'll talk. We'll talk. Yo, it's Dizzy Banko on the radar, baby.
Yeah,
my guy. As always.